In this video, let us solve some problems from exercise 6.5. So here we are solving the second problem. The problem says PQR is a right angled triangle, okay, and which is right angled at point P, and M is a point on QR such that PM is perpendicular to QR. You have to show that PM square is equal to QM into MR. Now the figure is not given to you, so first let us draw the figure. So it is said PQR is a triangle which is right angled at P. So you have the triangle PQR, and there is a point on QR, okay, such that PM is perpendicular to QR. What you have to show is, you have to show that PM square is equal to QM multiplied by MR. Okay. Now let us see how this can be proved. Now when you were proving the Pythagoras theorem, you knew that this triangle is similar to this triangle if it is a right angle triangle, correct? We can directly use that similarity property and show that, see here you cannot use directly Pythagoras theorem because it's only PM square. If it was PM square is equal to QM square plus MR square or something like that, then you know that you have to use Pythagoras theorem. But if you see it is not like that, so it is not Pythagoras theorem that you have to use. So we can use the concept of similarity and prove whatever is asked to prove, but we'll not do it directly. So let us first prove that the two triangles are similar. Now which two triangles are to be taken? To know which triangles are to be taken, you have to look at what is asked to be proved. So look at the right hand side. You need QM and MR. So you know you have to take two triangles such that the two triangles should be PMQ and triangle PMR because it has these two sides in it, and it will also have PM, correct? Now if you want to prove that these two triangles are similar, you need conditions. One condition you know is this angle is equal to this angle, correct? Now this is only is perpendicular, you don't know about anything else, okay? You don't know whether the sides are proportional, or you don't know about any of the angles. So now what we will do is, we know one angle is equal, correct? So let us try to prove that the other angle is also equal, so that we can use AA similarity criterion to prove that the two triangles are similar. For that, let us take the triangle first PQM. Now in this triangle, by angles, now what I have done is I have named all these angles. This is 1, this entire angle is 90 degrees. Since this is a perpendicular, this is split as angle 2 and angle 3, and this is angle 4. Now in triangle PQM, angle 4 plus angle 3 plus this angle is 180 degrees because of angle sum property. So let us number that equation as 1. Now let us take this bigger triangle. So in triangle PQR, we know angle 4 plus angle 1, okay, plus this angle is 90 degrees is 180 degrees. So let us number this equation as 2. Now this is also 180 degrees and this is also 180 degrees. So these two sides also should be equal, right? So from equation 1 and 3, we have angle 4 plus angle 3 plus 90 degrees is equal to angle 4 plus angle 1 plus 90 degrees. So from this we conclude that angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So this angle is equal to this angle. Which is this angle? This is angle R. So angle R is equal to angle 3. Correct? This is which angle? Angle MPQ. Correct? This is angle MPQ. So we see, let us write it like this. Angle MRP is equal to angle MPQ. So this angle and this angle are equal. Okay. Now we got one condition, that this angle is equal to this angle. Okay, these two angles are equal, and we already know that angle PMQ is equal to angle PMR. What is the reason? Because each of these angle PMQ is equal to PMR because each is 90 degrees. Correct? So we got the two conditions. So now we can say that triangle PQM is similar to which triangle? So triangle PQM. Now you have taken triangle PQM. Now when you are taking the other triangle, you have to be very careful. You have to check which are the two angles which are equal. Okay. So now for that you see angle P is equal to, this angle is equal to which angle? This will be corresponding to this angle, right? Because we know this angle is equal to this angle, correct? Or you look at what is asked here. You need here QM and MR, correct? So if you want QM, then which one you have to take here in place of QM and MR? So if you look at the two triangles and split them, one triangle is PMQ. So you have triangle PMQ. Now this is angle 3 here, okay, and this is 90 degrees and this angle is 4. Now this angle over here, the next triangle that you take, that is PMR, is such that M is 90 degrees, correct? Now R is equal to P. So R should come here and P should come here. So if you take the triangle PQM, what should be the other triangle corresponding to it? So if you take PQM, the other triangle should be RPM, correct? So which are the two triangles? You have to be very careful when you are taking the two triangles. The corresponding sides and all should be equal. So triangle PQM is similar to triangle RPM by AA similarity criterion. So we can say, since we want here PM, QM and MR, so I am taking here PM upon RM or MR is equal to QM upon PM. And on cross multiplying we get here, this is CPST stands for corresponding parts of similar triangles. So we get PM square is equal to QM into MR. Now let us see the third question. In the third question it is said, in the given figure, ABD is a right angle triangle which is right angled at this point, and AC is perpendicular to BD. You have to show that first one, AB square is equal to BC multiplied by BD. Okay, BC multiplied by BD. Okay, and second one you have to show AC square is equal to BC into DC, and AD square is equal to BD multiplied by CD. So first triangle you see, you have to show AB square is equal to BC multiplied by BD. Okay, so if you want BC and BD, which are the two triangles you have to take? First it is ADB. One is this big triangle. So you have triangle ABD. So which are the two triangles you have to take? Which is, one is triangle ADB, which big triangle ADB. The other triangle should also be a right angle triangle. So you know A should correspond to angle C, correct? Then if you take A corresponding to C, okay, then you know that the sides also should be proportional or should be taken in that way. Now which is the other angle which is common to both? One is this triangle and ABD. The other one you are taking is CAB. So we need BC, correct? So the other triangle will be this. So which is a common angle here? This angle, correct? So the other angle is this angle. So other angle will be angle CBA. So this B and B will correspond. Once you get the right angle, you know where the A should fall. So which are the two triangles to be taken? Triangle ADB and triangle CAB. B. So now let us prove that these two triangles are similar so that we can prove the first condition. Now angle DAB, so which is the angle DAB? Angle DAB is equal to angle ACB because each of them is 90 degrees. Then angle ABD is equal to angle CBA. What is the reason? Because they are common angles. So we can say the triangle ADB is similar to triangle CAB, by which test? AA similarity criterion. So if the two triangles are similar, the corresponding sides are proportional. So AD upon CA is equal to DB upon AB is equal to AB upon CB. Correct? Now what is required here? You need BC and BD. So you just take those which have AB, BC and BD. Okay, so we will take here DB upon AB equal to AB upon CB. So we get AB square is equal to BC multiplied by BD or DB. So we have proved the first one. Now let us see the second one. What you have to prove in the second one? In the second one we have to show AC square is equal to BC into DC. So AC square we have to show equal to BC into DC. So we have to take these two triangles. Okay. Now for that we have to prove these two triangles are similar, and like in the previous case we don't have any common angle or any angle which we can say are equal or 90 degrees. So we have to find the angles. So what we will do is, let us take one of these angles as x. So let us take C. You know which triangles are to be taken? These two triangles, correct? Because in these two triangles we have BC and DC. So it is clear that these two triangles have to be proved similar. So let us take CAB as equal to x. So in triangle CBA, what will be this angle? Angle CBA will be what? CBA is 180 degrees minus this angle minus this angle. So 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus x. Correct? By angle sum property. So on simplifying we get angle CBA will be 90 degrees minus x. Okay. So this is how we get angle CBA. Similarly, let us take the triangle CAD. So in triangle CAD, okay. Now if this angle is x, we know angle A is 90 degrees, correct? So what will be this angle? This angle will be 90 degrees minus x, correct? If this angle is x, this angle will be 90 degrees minus x. Okay. Now if I want to find angle D, then again I will use angle sum property. So angle CDA will be 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus angle DAC, this angle. And this angle we have found to be equal to 90 minus x. And on solving we get angle CDA as x. Okay. So we have got all the angles. Now if you look at the figure, you see this angle is 90 degrees. Okay, and this angle is equal to this angle. So which are the two triangles that you have to take? Let us take the two triangles. Now the triangles are to be taken in such a way that the angles should be corresponding and sides also should be corresponding sides. Now this angle is 90 degrees here. Okay, so we take the angle C. Okay, if you take this angle, the one of the triangles, these are the two triangles to be taken. So one angle is angle CBA. So one is CBA, which is 90 degrees here. So if you take this as B and let us take this as A. Now what will be this angle? This angle will be corresponding to C itself because this is only 90 degrees, correct? Now which one should be this angle here? Angle A is x. So which is corresponding to x? D. So D should come here, correct? And which is the other angle? CDA. The other angle is A. So if you take triangle CBA, which is the other triangle? CBA will correspond to triangle CAD. Correct? this is CBA, and the corresponding angle is CAD. So let us take the two triangles. In triangle CBA and triangle CAD, okay, this angle, what is this angle? Angle BCA is equal to angle ACD. Correct? Why? What is the reason? Because each is 90 degrees. Okay. Angle ABCA is equal to angle ACD. Similarly, angle CAB is equal to CDA because each is x. Correct? We have shown that they are x. So now I can say that the two triangles are similar. Yes, triangle BCA is similar to triangle, okay, BCA or CBA similar to triangle CAD by AA similarity criterion. So the corresponding sides are proportional. So CB upon CA is equal to BA upon AD is equal to CA upon CD. Now in the question, what you need? You need AC square is equal to BC and DC. Okay. So BC and DC are here. So you have to take these two things. So CB upon CA is equal to CA upon CD. And on solving, you get CA same as AC. So AC square is equal to CD into BC or DC into BC. Now let us take the third one. In the third case, you have to prove AD square is equal to BD into CD. So you have to show AD square equal to BD into CD. So now you know you have to take one big triangle and one small triangle, correct? So which are they? So you have to show BD and CD, BD and CD. So one triangle is triangle DAB, correct? One is a big triangle, triangle DAB. So let us take that triangle, because in DAB you have BD, correct? So we have one big triangle which is DAB, and where it is 90 degrees, DAB 90 degrees is at A. So you take this as A, and you can take this as D and this as B. So you have DAB. Now you have to find the other triangle which is corresponding to this one. So if you look at the figure, the other angle which is at 90 degrees, which is the other triangle, you need CD. So the other triangle is this triangle DCA. Now it is 90 degrees at C, so this has to be C. Correct? Now this entire angle is what? 90 degrees, correct? Now if you take this figure, this is X. So in this particular triangle, which will be the other angle, or which angle should be taken corresponding to it? So if you look at the figure, this angle is 90 degrees. So in the bigger triangle, one triangle you have taken is DAB. So this angle will be equal to this angle, correct? This is 90 minus X. So this is 90 minus X. So the angle corresponding to B is A. So this is your angle B. So which is the angle this is 90 minus X. So first you mark the first triangle, then you write the other one. So this is B. Then according to this, which is 90 degrees minus A, DAC. So here A should come, correct? Because this is 90 minus X according to the second figure. So, and which is the third angle then? The third angle here in the smaller triangle is D. Okay. So which are your two triangles? The two triangles are triangle DAB and triangle DCA. So let us see how we can prove. Here angle DCA is equal to angle DAB because each is 90 degrees. Then this angle is same because common. So CDA is equal to ADB because they are common angles. So we can say the two triangles, triangle DCA is similar to triangle DAB by AA similarity criterion. So the sides are also in the same ratio. So DC upon DA is equal to CA upon AB is equal to DA upon DB. Now you want to get BD and CD. BD and CD are here. So we have to take DC upon DA and DA upon DB. DA is same as AD. So it will be AD square is equal to BD multiplied by CD. So AD square is equal to BD multiplied by CD. So when you are taking or when you are choosing the two triangles, it is very much necessary that you mark the corresponding angles properly. Only then the two triangles will be similar. You cannot take any angle and any side. So for that reason, first you fix, which two triangles have to be taken based on the right hand side of what is to be proved. So first you fix one triangle. So once you fix one triangle, mark the 90 degrees of this triangle and then you check the 90 degrees or right angle of the other triangle. So once you know where the right angle is of the other triangle, you mark the right angle of the other triangle. Then you check both the triangles and see which angles are equal. So in this case, we saw that this angle is equal to this angle because both are 90 minus x. So we know this angle A is corresponding to angle B of the bigger triangle. So where there is B, A should come of the smaller triangle. So once two vertices are fixed, the third vertices will automatically be fixed, correct? Then in that case you get two triangles which are in a proper manner. So this is how we select two triangles. Okay, so please make a note of this.